Carnival dropped a bomb today on the cruise world in a new program that I think could be called
What have you done for me lately?
Hello all good on the road. Let's talk about this new rewards program. There's a lot of people very unhappy with it. I am not very happy with it, but let's get into it and break it down for you. The new status is going to be called Carnival Rewards. It will no longer be called the VIFP program. Now, here's the good news. Nothing changes at all until June 1st, 2026. Everything's as it is until next year, June 1st, 2026. At that point, they are also going to allow you to carry on your current status for another 2 years. So until May 31st, 2028, you get to stay the status you currently are. But a lot of things really have changed. As of June 1st, 2026, you will start accumulating a new set of points. Now, here's how these points are going to be accumulated. You're going to be accumulating stars, not points. You'll get 3 stars for every dollar on fares and onboard spending. You'll get 1 star for every casino point. Now, casino points run about $2.50 if you're betting and just not winning, about $2.50. So basically $2.50 for 1 point, and of course that changes if you're winning. Points can be earned on cruise fare, gratuities, transfers, Carnival vacation protection, pre-cruise, and onboard purchases. They will not be earned on port fees, taxes, and this is interesting, on airfare with Fly to the Fun. You won't get them on that. The current Diamond will get to extend their current status until 2032. So that is some good news. If you're Diamond, you're going to be able to stay Diamond until 2032, 6 years. Everyone else will lose their current status May 31st, 2028. So how are the points going to work? You'll start accumulating points May 31st, 2026 for every dollar you spend. Now, you will not have any status after 2028, June 1st, 2028, if you don't spend any money between May 31st, 2026 and June 1st, 2028. Now, here's the tiers. Red is the lowest tier. Just joining gets you red. Gold is 10,000 stars. Now that equates to $3,333 spent in 2 years. Most people who take a couple of cruises a year can probably make gold. Platinum is 50,000 stars. That's $16,666 in the 2-year period. Diamond is 100,000. That's $33,333 in a 2-year period. So the questions, and there's some other things. You'll get 5,000 points for every 50 nights sailed, and 10,000 points for every 100 nights sailed. Now I have a question about this. I will hit my 100th night inside this window. Will it count, or are we only counting the nights that occurred starting after June 1st, 2026? I assume they will count, but I don't know. So I looked at my spending in the last 2 years, and in my 6 cruises in the last 24 months, I spent about $14,000. So I'd only be gold, but I'd be close to platinum. So some of the questions I have are, is it when you cruise that this money you've spent counts, or is it when you spend it? Because I currently have 3 more cruises this year booked with Carnival, and I've already paid for all 3 of those cruises. If we were already in the program, does it count for the day I cruise or the day I paid the money? If we're talking the day I cruised, I did spend over $16,000 in the last 2 years. If we're talking about the day I paid for the cruise, I was more like $14,000 in the last 2 years. So who wins in the end? High rollers and big spenders. If you're willing to go on a ship and spend $10,000, you're probably going to be platinum in no time, diamond in no time. Who loses? The frugal long-term cruisers. I often cruise and spend hardly any money on the ship. I'm all about as many days at sea per year as I can get on a ship. So I'm not spending a lot of money when I get on board. A big cruise for me is $400 at the end of the cruise. So I am not going to make diamond probably ever. I'll never spend $33,000 in a 2-year period. That'd be very unlikely. So how did the previous VIFP program work? As soon as you signed up, you were a blue card. Your first cruise, you have a blue card. Your second cruise, your third night, I believe, is red card. Red, you'd stay red till 25 points, 25 nights. At the 25th night, you would become gold, and then you had 75 more nights to make it to platinum, and then 200 nights to make it to diamond. So that was a pretty long slog. If you cruise once, even twice a year, you had a long way to make it to platinum. That's gone now. Now, after 2028, you've got to spend the money to make platinum or diamond. Let's talk about why Carnival might have done this. I do understand this from a corporate standpoint. You were treating me as a priority passenger every time I got on a ship, and I wasn't spending much money. So now, if you're platinum or diamond, you've spent a certain amount of money on Carnival cruises in the last 2 years. So from a corporate standpoint, that's who you want to reward. That's who you want to bring to the front of the line. That is who you want to give special attention to. People are throwing all the money they can at you. But people who stuck with Carnival through thick and thin, came back after COVID, put up with the quality loss in service and food over the last few years, there's no reward for them now. If you don't want to continue spending large amounts with Carnival, you're not going to be priority status. For me, I think this gives me more of a chance to try other lines. I'll be on Star of the Seas August 16th of this year. I'm very excited about that. And I'll be on a Princess cruise in January. And honestly, I had a little concern about the fact that I was platinum over on Carnival, and I'm giving up those perks when I cruise with another line. But now I'm not so worried about it. Kind of a little bit free. Okay, tell me what you think about this new program. I don't think many people like it unless you spend a lot of money. People who have suites and people who gamble are really going to win here, especially if you gamble a lot or spend a lot of money on board. You will get reward points for things like the drink program, which you never got before. And there's going to be some kind of tie-in to the Carnival credit card. And we're not really sure what that's going to be yet, but I'm sure that'll be coming soon. Okay, thanks for watching.